Okay, so right back here in the back corner is your power cord. So if we just undo this real quick. See right in the bottom corner there, that lowest prong's just got that little notch in it, lines up with that notch there. Plugs on into that. A little 8th turn locks it in place, and then all the threads there to really lock it there. And as you follow the cord back, you'll see at your end here, standard 30 amp end. Most campsites will have that. You can just plug straight on in. It'll look just like that. Now if you're looking to plug in at home into a standard 15 amp, we do provide you with an adapter as well. So moving on, right beside it here is your exterior shower. I've just got to grab the keys real quick. So in your set of keys, you'll get a 751. It slides on into there. Turn that over, and there's your hot and cold 3-foot hose, standard exterior shower. Beside it, freshwater tank fill. So you take a water hose, stick it into there, fills up your water tank. Right below it is your city water connection. So you take that same water hose after you filled up that tank, and you stick it into there. Turn on the water, pressurizes your water lines throughout the trailer. When you're filling your water tank here, you know that's full when it starts spitting water out of the vent there. And right down here, straight back, that white plug right here, if you just undo that, drains out your fresh water tank. Right back here, marked by this sticker, if you just reach up a bit, are 2 low point drains. The white line is your cold water, the red line is your hot water. The low point drains just for the sake of draining out your water lines if you're leaving your trailer for a while. Right here is your hot water tank, so you just take that keyway, line it up, and it pops open. Now your controls for it, turning it on with propane, your switch is just inside. Before you ever turn it on though, you just want to hit this relief valve right there. Make sure that shot of water comes out. That little bit of water is just letting you know that the tank is full, it's safe to fire up. Using it on electricity, just in the bottom left corner here is a little switch. Turn that switch on and the tank will run on electricity. And like I said, for propane, the switch is inside. However, if you were to get a fault inside, which I'll go through in a minute, you're gonna come outside and just press this reset right there. It isn't necessarily a button per se, it does feel more like just a circle back there. You're just gonna press that and that will reset it. Right beside the hot water tank here is satellite, marked right there, and cable marked right there. Both outlets just inside the trailer. All right, down here is your sewer system. So you've got just this plug right here. That cap, you just turn it, pull it off. There you go. Take note of these ears there. You've got the same ears on your sewer hose as well. Now this valve off to the left here is for your gray tank. The valve off to the right is for your black. When it comes to dumping your tanks, you're gonna open the black first and let the black drain out completely. Once the black's done, you'll close that and open up the gray. The gray water is filled from your sinks and your shower, so generally cleaner water. The black is filled from your toilet, so of course you want to do that first and let the gray clean it all out. As for your sewer hose, you just come to the back again, take off the plug from your rear bumper there, and there's your sewer hose. So again, just those 2 ears, the same as your cap. And moving down the unit, up in the front here is just your storage compartment. So it does see straight through. Here's a water hose for you, so your garden hose end as well as your end into your trailer. And right here is just that bark adapter we were telling you about. So 30 amp end for your cord and 15 into your house. This right here is just the manual override for your slide outs. Up in the front here, manual jack, that's up and that's down. And right back here in this cover is your propane tanks. So, with your propane tanks, if you look right back here, you can see this green dot right there pointing to this tank here. It means we're drawing off of this tank. So we'll just open that up. There we go. Right back here in this black box is your battery. So as long as you're plugged into that short cord in the back, that battery is charging for you. Previous owner did install levels on the unit, so you got those there. Stabilizer jacks, electronics, press and hold extend. Those stabilizers make their way down. Now the stabilizers, as you can see, are not leveling. They do just stabilize. The one leg will come down before the other. All you're really looking for with these guys is they'll contact the ground. You'll hear some whining from the motor as it firms up, and that's all you want. Now you can see here as the one leg contacts the ground, it does equalize out, so that's where you lose your leveling. So that whine is all you want. If you try to keep going, generally they will just fold and bend on you. Right here's just the other end of your storage compartment. Inside of this bag is a barbecue that the previous owner had left. Continuing on down, you just got your exhaust for your furnace here, so if you're ever running your furnace, you just want to make sure nothing creeps over that. It does get hot. This right here is the service port for your fridge. Nothing back there for you to worry about. Right here's GFI protected outlet, so if you wanted the TV outside, you've got the power to do so. Black tank flush right here. So you may notice down the road as you go to dump out your black tanks, you may know for a fact that they are empty, but they'll still read a third, 2/3, whatever. You're gonna take a water hose, stick it into there, open up your black tank valve, and just turn on the water and just flush it all out. And right behind your steps here is just another set of low point drains, as you can see. And in the back here, just another storage compartment. And then in the back corner, this is just another set of stabilizers. Work the same way. Extend and retract. And we'll go in through the front door. You're just gonna grab this bar for your steps, pull it back, this handle, put that over. Then when you open your door, you'll notice right in the back here is just a little T-handle. We're just gonna slide it into there. That'll hold the door open for you. As you come inside, just right around the corner here, your cabinet are your controls. So the light switch on the top there does your inside lights. Light switch on the left does your awning light. And with your awning, the switch is just below the lights here. Press and hold extend. It'll make its way out. Now we obviously can't go open all the way today, but usually what you're looking for is going to be a little white flap at the end of the awning, and that's just going to let you know that you're extended all the way. And once it is extended all the way, you can take either arm, front or rear, and you just slide it in. And what that'll do, it just changes the pitch of the awning. So with it straight, it is of course going to hold water. If you angle it like this, the water will run off either front or back. Now if you like the angle better, you can do the same thing front and rear arms, and you can have just that little bit extra shade. Before bringing it in, you want to make sure that those things are loosened right off and the awning is completely extended. Otherwise, you just run the risk of bending pieces. We'll just hit retract on the awning and it'll come back in. Simple as that. And just to the left of your awning switch there is your slide out switch. We'll just press and hold out, it makes its way out. As the awning is extended completely, you'll just get a couple of clicks from the motors letting you know that they've reached their full extension. That's all you're looking for there. Right down below your sink is your GFI reset, so test on the bottom. reset on top, GFI outlet there, storage here, alright, and more storage down there. Up above your sink here is just a little light. Any lights that aren't activated by this switch up here are just going to be on their own switch. So the table is on its own legs, so you just kind of move it wherever you like it. Right down on the floor here, right below your little table extension, is an LP detector. So if there's ever a propane leak in the trailer, this works just like a smoke detector. It'll detect it and start going off. Microwave, standard. Your range hood here, so you got the light as well as the fan. For your stove, just gonna bifold that back. Then you just turn it over to light, turn the igniter, and as it clears all the air out of the system, it'll fire up. There we go. Just like that. For your oven, we'll just open it up, turn the left knob over to pilot, press and hold, and grab yourself a lighter. So don't even need a lighter. Right. And right in the very back here, so you can just see that going, I believe. Once you get it going, you're going to keep it pressed in for another 5 seconds or so, and then turn it over, and she'll fire right up for you. Once you're done, turn it back to pilot. It'll hold the pilot light for you. However, whenever you're traveling or leaving the trailer for a substantial amount of time, you want to make sure that's right off. And right down in the corner here, beside your stove, is your hot water tank control. So you just press that on. That light will come on to let you know that, yeah, I'm starting to fire up. It'll go out once the ignition sequence is started. Now if that light were to come back on, it's just letting you know that it hasn't fired up, in which case you're going to go outside and use that little reset circle that I told you about. And then below your stove here is all your breakers. So you just got them all in the center there. Whenever a breaker breaks, it'll sit in the middle, so just turn it off and then back on. And all of your fuses on the side here. If a fuse ever pops, that little red light beside it will let you know that exactly which one's popped. Switch here, it's the power button on the left there, turns it on. With this button on the right inside, it is running on auto, which will first use AC power. Then if that's taken away, it'll switch over to gas. If you want it to run solely on gas, have this button on the right come out, and that'll run it on gas. If that check light there were to come on, it's just the same thing as the fault light for your hot water tank. It's just letting you know it hasn't lit up. At that point, just off and back on to reset it. And if it still doesn't go, just make sure you've got propane. Freezer compartment, your fridge. So this sensor right here is actually your temperature control. You're just going to slide it up or down on that fin, just for your temperature control. Come back a bit more right on the wall here is your thermostat. So you can see we've had the air conditioning going for a while now. So we'll start from off. You hit the fan button, or you hit the mode button, it'll go into your fan speed. Generally, I'm going to recommend you just leave it on auto, unless of course you're looking to run just a fan, in which case you can run high or low, just to move air. Otherwise, leave it on auto. We'll go into mode again, it'll come into cool, in which case it'll run the air conditioner. So, there you go. And then just temperature selection on the side there. With the air conditioner going, you basically got two different options. You can have this louver here closed, in which case it is using all of the roof ducting to move its air, or you can open it up and it'll just dump all of its air into the living room here. After cool, if we hit mode again, it'll go into furnace. So again, just select your temperature. We'll fire up the furnace. And your furnace is moving all of its air through the floor ducts. And after furnace, if you just hit mode again, it just goes to off. And into the bathroom here, so you can see you've got your rear entrance doors right into the bathroom. Light is just on its own switch. Also got a switch on the wall here. It's hot and cold water. And right on the side here is your monitor panel. So right in the bottom is pump. Turn the pump on, it turns the pump on, draws out of the fresh water tank. The one in the bottom here is your battery, so it tells you your battery charge level. So currently we're C for charging because we're plugged in. G would be good, F is fair, and L is low. Same thing for your fresh, black, and gray, whereas you start filling it up, it'll go from empty to a third, 2/3, then full. Another GFI protected outlet here. Also in the bathroom here, you just got your roof vent, so just turn this knob to open it. Then in the back corner, you just got the dial for your speed selection, 0, 1, 2, or 3. And into the back room here, you just got another roof vent. So again, just the same dial, just turn to open. All of the lights back here are just on their own switches. Back here. This does flip up for storage. This is a stationary bunk. This is just storage back here. You've got your cable and satellite outlet here, as well as a power outlet. And then right here is your flip down bunk. So you just got the 2 travel latches on either side. Just bring those in. We'll flip the bed down and bring the mattress with it. That's that. For storing it's just as simple. You're gonna lift it back up. Make sure you lock it in place. And right down here is just the dinette. You just do 2 back cushions. You're gonna come in and fill it in. Simple as that. And then for the table, your 2 legs just down here. It is a 1-piece table. You just got that latch right there. You're basically just gonna fold it around and up. So we'll undo the travel latch here. We'll pick it out. And you just kind of hold the 2 table legs down. And it swings it around. Make sure this latch right there does lock into place. There you go. Now for traveling though, it is going to be best that you have it down. The sliding door here has just got the little snap right there. That's that. Again, just more storage here. Adjustable shelves. So for adjusting the shelves, they are just on the little snap clips there. So you just kind of move it up to where you like it. Press it in, slide down. Just like that. And then in the slide, this light has just got the 2 buttons on the side there. The storage all along the back. There's again more lights. The blinds just kind of sit where you leave them. And then up towards the front here, you just got your stereo here, power button on the side. It is just a radio as well as a DVD player. Very standard, very simple. Speaker set A is your inside set, B is your rear set, and C is your outside set. Power button again turns it off. This blue pouch right here just contains all of your owner's manuals. Your keys are just right here. And then into the front bedroom, The bed does lift up for access to more storage. 2 reading lights on either side of the bed, storage all the way across. And then with the 2 sliding doors, same as the back, just got the snap hooks to undo. Close them up. And then right in the very back here, you just got this pin right there, pull that out. And then you just turn the TV around. And then you can have your TV showing either the living room or the bedroom. Okay, and that is about it for this unit. If you've got any other questions on it, please feel free to give us a call, 204-237-7272.